Hi guys, we're Phil and Lids.
And we absolutely love to travel. We've been to a few places already, but we really want to travel as much as possible. So to do that,
We've decided to buy a van. So you've got some good news and some bad news.
bad news first. So unfortunately, I decided to throw myself down the stairs. And I've broken my ankle.
The
but
good
yeah,
news
good news.
is that we found a van.
Yay!
We think we found a van. Hopefully we found a van. There is bad news to that too, that it's in Leeds. And that's a fair way from us. That's
a very fair way.
Good 5 hours. So I'm actually going tomorrow to go and have a look at this van with the view to buy it, but at the same time I might not. So it's 5 hours to go, but it's good news.
This van seems to be perfect.
It looks perfect. I spoke to the guy on the phone, he showed me around it. It starts fine. It's got full service history from Mercedes as well, so it's literally had one owner. The mileage is not too bad. It's 130,000. It's pretty good.
And we have been looking for ages, haven't we? Like,
it's been...
we decided probably over 6 months ago that we wanted a van, and we've been looking for so long to get what we want and to try and get it like in a certain price point with a certain amount of miles. It's been difficult, and then as soon as we find one, it literally goes within 24 hours.
It's much harder than you think to actually find a van that you want.
So this van, Phil's had to put a deposit down on it to kind of secure it. And didn't you say the guy's had loads of offers since?
Yeah, he said after I put a deposit on, he said I've had I could have sold it 8 times. So to be fair, he's held it for me. So
he's been really good. So fingers crossed.
Yeah. So you're gonna get me vlogging tomorrow. So how's that gonna be? That'll be fun.
You'll be fine.
I'll be all right.
You'll be fine. Tired, but fine.
Yeah, just like saggy eyes. But yeah, no, that should be fun. Not been to Leeds before, so we'll see what that's like.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll have a van tomorrow. We've been looking at all sorts of vans. We've watched loads of videos on them, lots of conversions, and the most popular has been the Sprinter. It's either the Sprinter or the Transit, but in the end we decided to go for the Sprinter. The Transit's a little bit wider and a bit taller, but the Sprinter has just been our favourite, I think, especially with all the different accessories you can buy for it that are pre-made for the Sprinter as well. Just makes it a little bit easier if you're trying to buy certain things. But yeah, it's the one we've decided to go for. The model we're looking at is design. It's got aircon, which is really hard to find actually in Sprinters. I think, well, I read because a lot of them are used by couriers and a lot of delivery companies basically, so they don't choose that option. I guess it's a bit cheaper for them, and the majority of Sprinters out there just don't have the aircon. This one's a limited edition version which has the aircon and cruise control and like a special grille and that sort of thing. It's not a huge difference, but it's got the aircon, which is what we prefer to have, because we do want to try and go abroad in it as well, hopefully in the future. So yeah, that's the model we chose to go for, or chose to look at anyway. Hopefully it's in good shape. I've seen a video of it. The guys walked me around it. Otherwise I wouldn't have come, because it's literally, like I said, a 6-hour journey. But yeah, the guy seems really cool. I found it on Facebook as well, which is also a bit of a dodgy one sometimes. I've literally looked at so many vans on Facebook, and they're all like, I'd say like 90% are just scams. And yeah, eBay's been okay. There's a few on there, but nothing with aircon again. So this is the first one that's shown up with aircon in a long time, and on Facebook. If you check the seller's other items for sale, what I found is a lot of the scams have like hundreds of like cars for sale, or hundreds of the same thing for sale. So that's the best way to figure out if it's a scam. A lot of them use the same descriptions as well, which is just makes it hugely obvious that it's not real. And then also ask for people to send you videos and photos. And if they can't send you different photos to the ones that are on there, then it's more than likely a scam. So yeah, this guy sent me some photos. He's been talking to me constantly. Showed me a video around it, and everything seems legit. So yeah, we're gonna go see this Sprinter now. Made it to Leeds. Freezing cold day today. Now just a half-hour walk to the train station to get an hour train to go get the van.
Oh my god, look at it, it's huge. Phil got up at 4 AM this morning, and it's now just nearly 7 o'clock at night, and he's got it. I'm so gutted I couldn't go with him, but this is so exciting. So this is our Sprinter van.
Exciting.
So what is it, Philly?
It's a Sprinter van. It's a 170 long wheelbase Mercedes Sprinter, basically. It's not the super long one, but it's the long wheelbase, so we can fit as much as possible in there.
Yeah, we almost went for the super long one, didn't we?
Yeah.
But I think this is long enough, because
we thought better of it.
Yeah, we want to be able to obviously, Phil needs to be able to manoeuvre it somewhat easily, yeah. So we went for this size. But we are doing a full van conversion.
Exciting stuff.
So basically we watch loads of travel YouTubers, and a lot of travel YouTubers do van life as well. And a while ago, it was never something that we'd really thought about. We always just enjoyed traveling normally, on a plane or on a train or whatever. But the more and more we've been watching it, the more we've been getting into it. And I would say for a good 6 months, maybe even longer.
Probably longer, yeah.
We've sort of been like, should we do it?
And it a go.
Yeah, we did it. So here is our empty Sprinter. Let's show you guys around.
So we bought, not on purpose, a special edition, fancy version, 20th anniversary of the Sprinter van. It's for that you get that badge, and I think silver chrome.
Which is cool.
And that's cool.
And
yeah.
it comes with aircon, you said?
Oh yeah, aircon. So we've got aircon as standard, which is actually really hard to find in these. So yeah, it's got aircon. No heated seats, unfortunately. Have to add them in. There's a few things I have to do already. We didn't notice how many chips I had in the windscreen, unfortunately. So we've got a big one up here by the drivers.
Yeah.
2 over there on the diff side.
There's a crack at the bottom as well. So I think
There's a
you knew
crack.
there was one, didn't you?
He showed me one, and I didn't stupidly I didn't check properly, but it's not too bad. We can get it replaced or repaired, hopefully. So it'll be all right. And then with Sprinters, they're known for the side panels here not being sealed very well, so they go into the cab or into the back, and you need to seal the holes up basically, so we've got to take them off at some point in the near future and do the sealing on that. Upgrade the wheels at some point, hopefully, Lids. What do you think?
Yeah, we want to get like big beefy tyres.
Monster truck van. And then it came with this step as well, which we don't really need, so it adds a lot of weight, to be fair, so we're going to get rid of that. So the steps go in. We need to put in a reversing camera because it's very long and reversing is not very fun, so we're going to do that very, very soon. The only other problem was this. So we had the a little bit of a chip in the side, well, not chip, it was a dent in the side from the inside, so we need to get that either fixed, or we might put a window in here, so it might actually get rid of that anyway. So yeah, not too bad. So any things I want to do really is little improvements, like change these, because you can get these in LED which look a bit nicer, I think, but that's just me, so unnecessary things. But other than that, yeah, it's pretty clean, to be fair.
So the cab needs a good clean, doesn't it?
Yeah, my hands are filthy from just like driving here.
Driving, yeah.
Yeah.
So in the cab, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see, but we have the double seat for the passenger, and then obviously the captain seat for the driver. So we're going to take out the double seat, and I'm going to have my own captain seat. So we're both going to have swivel seats so that we can swivel around, and then that's kind of going to be like our dining area, so making use of this space. But yeah, it's quite a basic cab. I really enjoy sitting up high, like it's just like so much more different than like being in a car. So
You can see more of the world,
yeah,
can't you?
I think it's going to be so fun to travel sitting up high. And then let's show you the inside.
Why is it not opening?
So let's show you the inside. Ooh. Ta-da!
Empty van.
So it didn't come with the bulkhead, but we didn't want the bulkhead anyway, so we're quite happy with that because it means we don't have to get rid of it. So a lot of travellers keep the bulkhead because it kind of helps separate, so like the living space and the driving space. But we wanted to maximise the space and, like I said, use that as a seating area. So we didn't want the bulkhead anyway. So what we're probably going to do is just have like curtains to divide that space off. But it's a very clean van.
Yeah, there's loads of wood that's given with it as well. They're all the side panels, but I don't know if we're going to use them. We might do. But yeah, there's no marks, no knocks anywhere. It's like, it's really clean.
It's really, really clean. That was pretty. Really, really clean. So obviously we'll give it a little bit of a scrub before we like kind of start, but I'm really happy with the inside. So this is, did you say this is the flooring or the side panels?
These are the side panels, yeah.
Side panels, so I don't know whether we'll keep them or not. They are in okay condition.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But yeah, so this is our Sprinter. We've got super ambitious plans for what we want to do with this van. Like we said at the beginning, there's a lot we want to fit in, which is why we went for the extra long
wheelbase.
Long wheelbase. So yeah, stay tuned. We're obviously going to film our entire van conversion.
Yeah.
We're putting in stuff, or hopefully putting in stuff that a lot of people don't put in.
Putting everything basically, yeah. Like
Yeah.
anything you can fit in your house is going to be in here. Somehow.
Because there's a few things that I didn't want to compromise on.
There's no compromise.
A few things that Phil didn't want to compromise on, and we thought, well, let's just try and do it all.
give it a go.
We want to be able to travel comfortably with it, so we're going to literally make it our home on wheels,
Exactly.
basically. So yeah, we're going to film absolutely everything, so make sure you stay tuned to the channel if you want to see that. It's going to be exciting. We've never done anything like this before.
No.
Massive challenge.
Yeah. See how my woodworking skills are. See if they hold up from GCSE.
But I've got all the confidence in you. I know you can do it. Like, it feels very handy. He's really good at like DIY
I'll
and
make it work somehow.
yeah, like he's a mechanic by trade, so I'm sure you'll do a good job.
Thanks. We'll see. We'll see how it comes out.
We'll see how long it takes though.
Yeah. That's the thing. I'm good at it, but I'm not very quick at it. So.
The problem is Phil is such a perfectionist.
Perfect. How can you call me lazy then?
No, such a perfectionist to the point, like to a fault, because then it's just like everything takes forever. So I'm probably gonna have to like kick you up the bum a bit and kind of say, not that like I want it to be done in a like perfect way,
But it needs to be done fairly soon.
but I also want it done this year. So. So that is it from us. So like we said, make sure you stay tuned to the channel to see all of the videos to come for you guys, and we are super excited. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel so you get to see all of our future van videos. Our next video is going to be our plans for the layout and kind of what we want to do with the space. So that's going to be an interesting one. So make sure you stay tuned for that. So guys, thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you again soon. Bye guys.
See ya.